Learn English to Gujarati. Speak and spoke with.
બોલવું.
Welcome to Speak and Spoke. Hey, you are about to learn a whole family of useful speaking words in English and Gujarati. We will keep it light, practical, and just a little ridiculous so the words stick. Today's star word is speak.
બોલવું.
Then we travel into the past. I spoke is.
મેં વાત કરી.
You spoke is.
તમે બોલ્યા.
He spoke is.
તે બોલ્યો.
She spoke is.
તેણી બોલી.
Spoke, as a key past form here, is.
બોલ્યો.
We spoke is.
અમે બોલ્યા.
They spoke is.
તેઓ બોલ્યા.
Yes, there are many speakers. It is basically a conference, but more useful. Your mission today. Your goal is simple. Hear the pattern, laugh once or twice, and remember it. If a parrot can do it, you can absolutely do it. Base action. To speak equals.
બોલવું.
Past, first person. I spoke equals.
મેં વાત કરી.
Past, second person. You spoke equals.
તમે બોલ્યા.
Past, third person masculine. He spoke equals.
તે બોલ્યો.
Past, third person feminine. She spoke equals.
તેણી બોલી.
Past general form to notice. Spoke equals.
બોલ્યો.
Past, first person plural. We spoke equals.
અમે બોલ્યા.
Past, third person plural. They spoke equals.
તેઓ બોલ્યા.
A very dramatic story. Let's turn grammar into a tiny comedy. Imagine a school talent show where nobody wants to say a word. The host walked onto the stage and wanted to speak clearly. In Gujarati, to speak is.
બોલવું.
But the microphone squeaked like an offended chicken. The audience gasped. One brave student raised a hand and said, "Yesterday."
મેં વાત કરી.
Today, I can do it again. The teacher pointed at another student and said, "Yes, yesterday."
તમે બોલ્યા.
Very clearly, so go on. Then a quiet boy stood up. For 10 full seconds, nothing happened. Then,
તે બોલ્યો.
the room relaxed. A confident girl smiled, adjusted the microphone like a movie star, and
તેણી બોલી.
suddenly the talent show felt less like a disaster and more like progress. In the back row, the drama club whispered that the principal also.
બોલ્યો.
After a long silence. Soon the whole team joined in.
અમે બોલ્યા.
And by the end, the entire class could proudly say.
તેઓ બોલ્યા.
Nobody sang well, but everyone spoke. Honestly, that is still a win. Pattern time. Now let's slow it down and notice the shape of the forms. You do not need to memorize everything at once, just hear the rhythm. When you want the base idea, use speak equals.
બોલવું.
For I spoke, use.
મેં વાત કરી.
It feels like. I did speech, I spoke. For you spoke, use.
તમે બોલ્યા.
For he spoke, use.
તે બોલ્યો.
For she spoke, use.
તેણી બોલી.
For we spoke, use.
અમે બોલ્યા.
For they spoke, use.
તેઓ બોલ્યા.
Nice little shortcut.
બોલ્યા.
Shows up in more than one plural or respectful form. Your brain loves patterns. Feed it patterns. Mini dialogue circus. Here comes a fast, funny listening drill. Imagine all of this happening in one extremely chaotic classroom. Teacher. Who wants to?
બોલવું.
Parrot. Me, but only if I get snacks. Student A. Who answered first? Student B.
મેં વાત કરી.
Teacher. Very good. And yes, yesterday.
તમે બોલ્યા.
Clearly too. Narrator voice. Then the shy boy stood up and.
તે બોલ્યો.
Narrator voice too, but with more drama. After that, the brave girl smiled and.
તેણી બોલી.
Old microphone. I thought nobody would talk, but someone.
બોલ્યો.
And now I have purpose. Team captain. We were nervous, but.
અમે બોલ્યા.
Reporter. And what about the rest of the students? Teacher.
તેઓ બોલ્યા.
Eventually. Very eventually. Call and response practice. Say the English in your mind, then say the Gujarati out loud if you can. Do not worry about being perfect, just be brave and noisy. Speak.
બોલવું.
I spoke.
મેં વાત કરી.
You spoke.
તમે બોલ્યા.
He spoke.
તે બોલ્યો.
She spoke.
તેણી બોલી.
Spoke.
બોલ્યો.
We spoke.
અમે બોલ્યા.
They spoke.
તેઓ બોલ્યા.
Memory tricks that are slightly silly. A weird image is often better than a serious one. Your brain remembers strange things with suspicious enthusiasm. Picture a giant mouth at your front door saying,
બોલવું.
every time you come home. Imagine yourself wearing a tiny crown and announcing proudly.
મેં વાત કરી.
Point at your friend in a superhero cape and remember.
તમે બોલ્યા.
See a movie hero on a mountain. Wind blows. Music swells. Then.
તે બોલ્યો.
Now picture a fearless queen with a microphone made of gold.
તેણી બોલી.
A random statue comes alive and.
બોલ્યો.
Creepy, yes. Memorable, also yes. Your whole family at dinner suddenly chants in perfect rhythm.
અમે બોલ્યા.
Finally, imagine an entire village gossiping at once.
તેઓ બોલ્યા.
Quick quiz. Let's see what stuck. No pressure. Even the imaginary parrot gets 2 tries. What is the Gujarati for speak?
બોલવું.
How do you say I spoke?
મેં વાત કરી.
How do you say you spoke?
તમે બોલ્યા.
How do you say he spoke?
તે બોલ્યો.
How do you say she spoke?
તેણી બોલી.
What is the key past form spoke here?
બોલ્યો.
How do you say we spoke?
અમે બોલ્યા.
How do you say they spoke?
તેઓ બોલ્યા.
Your tiny challenge. Now you do a little production practice. Short sentences are perfect. You are training, not performing in a royal court. Say, I want to speak clearly. Then focus on the verb.
બોલવું.
Say, yesterday, I spoke. Use.
મેં વાત કરી.
Say to a friend, you spoke well. Start with.
તમે બોલ્યા.
Tell a short story. He spoke after a long silence. Use.
તે બોલ્યો.
Add another line. She spoke with confidence. Use.
તેણી બોલી.
Make a team sentence. We spoke after dinner. Use.
અમે બોલ્યા.
Finish with a group sentence. They spoke for hours. Use.
તેઓ બોલ્યા.
Friendly conclusion. Nice work. You just practiced a whole mini family of English to Gujarati speaking forms. Thank you for learning with me. Keep practicing.
બોલવું.
And revisit.
મેં વાત કરી. તમે બોલ્યા. તે બોલ્યો. તેણી બોલી. અમે બોલ્યા.
And.
તેઓ બોલ્યા.
A little each day. Practice out loud, smile at mistakes, and remember, fluent people are not magic, they just keep showing up and speaking.